We've got a game today that's going to test our mettle. This is what you've been working so hard for all of your life. This is the night to show that we are the best team. Let's go out there and play our brand of hockey. Let's go out there and take this game to them. Let's out-hit them. Let's outplay them. Let's have fun. And let's come out of this game with a big win for us. Go team! Go!
We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Bruins will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Slides it diagonally to Johnson. What a steal in his own end. Drives it to the crease. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Farinacci's won a big draw on their own end. And he gives it over to Edward. And he takes the pass. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Graves lugging the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Quick pass to Shabbat. And now he angles it across to Smith. The Senators played along the boards. Denies it in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in a low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Into the corner now. Sends a pass over. And that pass attempt is deflected. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Senators' penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. And he takes the feed. Misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice.
The Senators have it behind the net. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. The Senators have time for one last rush here on this power play. Takes it at center. Oh, look at the pass. Blocked shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Farinacci's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
Johnson's penalty is almost expired.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Senators have taken a 1-0 lead. Castellique's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Boston's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape of the play pass.
And he puts that one aside with ease. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Oh, smart heads that play to push that one away. Carolina's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Here's a blast. There's a save. And they'll dump it in. And he comes up with it. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Puck moved over to Johansson. And now he moves it to Brown. And that one's picked off. Across the line. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Wow, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Ottawa's gone in front by 1 here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
It's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. Know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next 2 shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
We'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Lots of time left in this period. The Senators are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Bruins look to start the transition game. They score! And that's back-to-back shots!
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it's certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Makes the save! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The puck is dropped. They win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. The Bruins have it behind the cage. Moves it to Lauko. Sends the pass over. On-man rush. Here's the pass. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Shabbat. With the stop.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Lazar. The Bruins looking against the half wall. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, big-time save
a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Ottawa's got a 3-1 lead. Off the draw, they take possession. The Senators continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Boston's got it now. Puck grab by Smith. Picked up along the boards by Griggs. A little banging and crashing now. And he denied him there.
Goosey's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
The Bruins take it across the line. Spence is going to play it against the half wall. Steps into all of that. And he passes it up ahead to Cousins. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Senators win it in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And that's poked away. Lazar's got it in the defensive end. Slips by the check. And there's the save.
Marilinen's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Ottawa's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Denies him! He got all of it! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Getting into the later stages of this period, Ottawa's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead at 4-1. Second period nearly in the books here. And he takes the feed. Across the line along the left wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Steps into the offensive end. Knocked away. Picked up along the wall by Cousins. Sidesteps the check. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Ottawa's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Senators lead at 4-2. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And some good footwork to kick it away. What a hit on the play. Tries to feed it over to Lauko. Nice connection on cross-ice pass. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Quick feed to Lauko. The Senators have it now. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. To his teammate. And that goes off a player. Slides it back to the blue line. The Senators take over on possession. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And the puck's kicked free. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck scooped up by Shabbat. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Boston's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, stumps it with a goal. Great reflexes there.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Senators take possession off the faceoff. And he gets it up to keep it out.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Makes a save. Here's a short pass to Cousins. Into the attacking end. Puts it on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Bruins take it along the wall. Lets it go. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 2-goal lead here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Great read with the stick. Boston's got possession here in the neutral zone. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Passes it over to Shabbat. Return pass. Dished on over to Zetterlund. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Johnson. And the puck's knocked loose. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And it's kicked away. Brown's taking it from his own end. Nice zone entry from the right side. Coughs up possession of the puck. Slides it on over to Zetterlund. He got all of that hit. Boston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Comes up with the stop.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Big time stop there. Taken along the wall by Cousins. Boston's got the puck. Handles the pass. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Geeky's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Feeds it over to Kiki. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Costello. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Merrill.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Rocks him. They've got some momentum here. And that shot dies in traffic. Boston's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Chance at an empty netter here. And comes up empty. Moves the puck over to Kiki. Takes it from the right side. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great feed from the left side. Takes the puck along the boards. Lazar's got it in the defensive zone. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Quick shot! How did he stop that one?
When the puck puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Senators win the draw. And he takes the dish. Scores into the empty net. Connor, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. Shot! Denies him on the stopper! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Obviously a disappointing result for them, Cheryl, but at the same time, you look at the numbers here. They dominated in the face-off circle. It just didn't translate into a win.
Yeah, it didn't really get him much, did it, James? I mean, you can have underlying numbers that are really positive, but you don't do anything with the puck when you get it. You don't score in your opportunities. This is what happens. You lose.
Well, that'll bring it into an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. As the exhibition schedule continues tonight, the battle for jobs continues to heat up. Welcome back to EA Sports. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Panthers have won the draw, and we are now underway. Takes a shot. Now it's turned aside by Marylainen. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Ottawa's got possession here in their own end. Amadio stick handling in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Oh, that's tremendous poise in defensive end to bring up.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. It's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Pass over to Vermanis. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Massive collision in the open ice. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Ottawa's taking possession in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off an icing where everyone's tired. You get the win, you get out of your zone.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Ottawa's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Shabbat. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Moves it quickly over to Kachuk. Stopped with ease. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Fires it! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his piece.
More than half the period has expired. We've still got zeros on the board. The Senators will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Pinned up along the boards. Feeds the puck to Steves. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a shot. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And a great save. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Panthers will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
The Senators take possession here inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kachuk. Ottawa's working the puck near the point. The Panthers gain possession of the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Senators fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied. Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Late goings of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Moves it to the middle, and that's blocked in front. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Crosses the puck loose. Tries to get it over to Siliskevich. The Senators gain possession. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Shuts him down. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Don't forget to check out our top 10 moments in hockey history. You can find it on our website, voted on by you, our fans.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Turn that chance aside. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Quick pass to Sitterland. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Slides the puck over. Slides it to Daoust. And that one's picked off. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Daoust ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. And there's a glove save on the play. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, and he couldn't put it in.
Well, he had an opportunity to break it open here, James. The game was on his stick. He's got to find a way to capitalize on that, especially
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless.
Jensen standing up, ready to go.
Penalty has expired. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Here they come on the attack. Pilo's got it in the corner. Big save in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Here he is in front. Scores! And they're moving it by two tonight.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and it seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Senators deserve a lot of credit here breaking through with the first goal. They didn't get frustrated. They just stayed with the game here, Cheryl.
Well, and they needed to, James, because they've had an effective game. I like the way they've played. They've been aggressive. They've hounded pucks. They've had the majority of shots, and they finally capitalized.
Semiskevich is ready for the draw on this man advantage. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Kachuk's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Panthers win the draw. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, it didn't come and go there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Across the line and on the attack. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Kachuk's got it along the wing. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bobrovsky. Feeds the puck up to Vilmanis. Scooped up along the wall by Semiskevich. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Maryland. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Works it across to Vilmanis. Fires it on net. Denied by Maryland. Quick pass across to Kachuk. And they can't score on the power play. They still trail by a goal. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Batherson's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Ottawa's up 1-0. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. In the final moments of this period, Ottawa's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Oh, wow! Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Daou. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Pass behind the net. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. From point blank! Oh, what a slick stop by Maryland.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Senators continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Quick feed to Daou. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Gadjevich. Feeds the puck to Forsling. Now he slides it up to Luosterainen. Comes up with the steal. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Robbins. Here's a chance. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Ekblad. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Amadio's got it in the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Looks to set up at the point now. Long jam in front, that's broken up. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Greg. And that pass goes off a stick. Quick pass to Greg. Off the bar, I think that caught the inside of the post.
Greg's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the mellow.
Moves it to Zetterlund. The Senators gain the zone. Shot! Denies him with a save.
Greg's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Ottawa's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 2-0 is where we sit. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to McAllister. Oh, how did he get a piece of that and make the save?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players.
Bobrovsky's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Senators have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Ottawa's won it. Batherson's picking up steam. Florida's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes the puck at the point. The Senators look to start the transition game. Gains the zone from the right. Taken by Naus. Handles the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Reinhart.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
And that's just out of reach. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Panthers will play it in their own end. And the puck's booted away. Quick feed to Shabbat. Quick shot. Fantastic save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
And look at this. Here they come again on the attack. Here's it around. And they've got it in their own end now. On the outside to Shabbat. Here's one more pass. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes.
Well, this is exactly what we mean by active stick, James, but you have to be in great positioning defensively to be able to make this poke check. But I love the way that he gets on his horse. He activates right away, recognizing that he's got the puck, and he takes it and he scores.
The Senators probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Picked up along the boards by Gadjevich. Grabs the puck in the corner. Here's a short pass to Luosterainen. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that end quick.
Turned aside by Bobrovsky. Denies him again.
Bobrovsky's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Ottawa's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. The Senators win the defensive zone faceoff. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Driving right to the front. Pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Florida's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck to Reinhart. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. No room for that one to get through. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck sent over to Samaskevich. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Ottawa's got it across the line. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Bobrovsky. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Toss up the puck after that hit. And he sidesteps the check there.
The Senators' top line has been so impressive tonight, James. Just the way they feed off one another, their motion, their chemistry. Real tough to defend and create a lot of momentum for their team.
Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Gets the puck over to Davies. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. What a performance between the pipes tonight.
I mean, he was dominant, wasn't he, James? He weathered the storm when he had to. He was finding and tracking the puck. And most importantly, he was absorbing it. Great rebound control.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
We've been happy with your progress, but we want to still see a little bit more from you. So this week, I'm moving you down a roster spot. Show me everything that you've got. Dig deep, and let's succeed. Rookie, you've been a strong addition to our club. You're doing some things really, really well. Others need improvement. What we'd like you to do in these last few games is to finish the preseason as strong as you can and show us what you've got.
Well, the auditions continue on the ice tonight, battling for a job. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Preseason action continues tonight. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Bolts win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Senators play along the wing. Puck grab by Crozier. Moves it quickly over to Korczak. Up along the wing. The Senators will play from the corner. Slides it across. Takes the feed. Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. And he slides it quickly to McEwen. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Great pressure to force the turnover by McEwen. And he rings the post!
Huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum. But the pipe stops it.
Redirected off a stick. Slides the puck across to Duke. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. That's blocked by Vasilevsky. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Tampa Bay's won the face-off deep in their own end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And he's ridden off the puck. Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Well past the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Senators are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. And they win the draw on their own end. And the pass is picked off. Moves the puck. Here's a chance. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Takes a shot. Great save. The Senators have been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by one. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
The Senators' penalty killers come up huge.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Inside the final minute of the first here. Puck scooped up by Gord. Quick pass to Ulava. Puts it on net, and he makes a save there.
Marylinen's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Slips a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Please don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of an object is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Lots of time left in this period. The Bolts have taken a 1-0 lead. The Senators win the draw. Ottawa's across the blue line. Quick shot! Lays the body.
Gregg's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And that's knocked away by McEwen. Takes the pass. They've got numbers here. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Big time stop there.
Vasilevsky's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
And a great save. Marylinen's going to hang on for a whistle. More than half the period left to play. 1-0 the score. Off the draw, they take possession. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! And the puck banks off the glove. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. And he takes the pass. Moves it to Clevin. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Shuts him down. Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The centermen glide into position. Points ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds it up ahead. Quick feed to Cousins. Takes a shot. And he keeps that one out. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. There he is from the slot. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Points ready to take the draw here on this power play. Gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. And a solid job tying up his opponent. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Here in the back half of this period, 2-0 is the score. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled out. Tampa Bay is going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And manages to clear the zone. The Senators fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Ottawa's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Late goings of this period. The Bolts lead this one 2-0. Gord's won the faceoff. Passes it over. Lets it go from the back end. Too many bodies in the way. Picked off by Ferguson's. Ottawa's got possession here in the offensive zone. Fires it. Puck picked up by Ullinen. Gaining momentum up along the side. And he makes the easy save.
Marilinen's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is crazy. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Ottawa's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Feeling hungry? Try our Arena Restaurant for gourmet dining with great views of the action. Or get a light meal at one of our many grill locations on the concourse.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3.
Rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The Senators have time on their side. Despite trailing early in this third period, they have put a lot of shots on goal. Now they need to finish. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Sends it quickly to Clevin. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Gord's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Duke. From the neutral zone now. Moves it quickly over to Gord. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Slides the puck across to Cousins. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. He scored! Touchdown, Steve, of the place. He puts in his own rebound.
This is a power goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive, and he gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal. James, these are the types of goals that wind up in the video session the next day because there's relentless work to it. You know, it's a tenacity to get your own rebound off the initial shot. I love the work ethic on this goal.
The Senators desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Grabbed by Raddish. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Looks to get the puck over to McEwen. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. Just a little too much contact. You couldn't hang on to the puck. Over the cross. Perfectly in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Duke. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Carolina's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Senators have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Some last-second communication with the D as Senators get ready to drop the puck. Point's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, they got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Cousins has had a nose for the net all night long here, and he finally executes for a goal, James. That's got to feel good, and you can certainly sense every time he's been on the ice, there's been a different energy, and it's been a little bit lopsided because the puck has been in his hands. He finally breaks through, and you can certainly tell he's pretty happy about it.
The Senators win the draw here in their own end. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Here's a shot. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Tampa Bay's broken the deadlock and gone in front by a goal here in period number 3. Now what do you do? Do you attack? Do you sit back? What do you do here, Cheryl?
Well, I think that you attack. I mean, if the puck's in the offensive zone, guess what? They're not getting any scoring chances, and they're not going to even the score. But if you sit back, you have to protect the middle of the ice. You don't want to give up any grade A scoring chances right now. So to me, it's all about attack mentality with some good habits.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Under a minute to go in the third. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Sure, at times it felt like they were chasing the puck more than they had it, but yeah.